Welcome back to Crypto Educated Traders. How you all doing? So let's take a look at Solana on the weekly time frame, because this is bearishly engulfing below the 21 exponential itself. Now, the general rule for trading any bullish stuff in the market is the fact that you got to be situated above the 21 exponential on the weekly time frame itself, because most of the times when the price action goes below the 21 weekly, it's going to be very choppy, guys. It's going to be a range bound. It's going to be one hell of a range bound situation. This is what Solana literally confirmed this week, that most likely we're going to be getting into a big form of choppy behavior, guys. Although, now let's talk about some hopium, or let's just talk about some bullish stuff in the market. Look, guys, in no way, shape or form, size, I'm trying to tell you guys that moving averages are going to tell you the exact bottom or the price point where the market will simply bounce from, right? Moving averages will not do that, guys. What can happen is that the price action can plunge below this moving average by 10 to 20% and then simply go up once again, and then we will try to go for a reversal. So taking on any trade in the look, guys, taking any trade against the market's direction is anyway going to be a very risky task, right? So if you're trying to pinpoint if you're still trying to pinpoint the bottom, just don't do that, guys. Just don't do that, right? That's the kind of that's something which I want to tell you guys right here. Okay, now the bullish stuff about this fact is that we just saw that the 55 simple weekly moving average is situated at $88. Now the daily 350 moving average is also coming in at the same range, guys. I'm not going to say that it's coming at exact price point, but it is coming in at the same range, guys. Now the 350 moving average has been in my preference for a very long time for Solana itself, because this price action is kind of behaving very nicely alongside the 350 moving average on the 4-hour time frame. Could we expect some bounce coming on the daily time frame? Maybe, guys, maybe, because we got a confluence of moving averages right here. I mean, essentially, I'm not going to be simply blindfolding myself and jumping into a 10x long leverage position right here, managing my risk at 10% range lows, looking at my fucking liquidation prices as my stop loss. Look, guys, just, are you doing that in the market? Are you doing that? If you're doing that, hit that like, right? Hit that like if you're looking at your stop loss as a liquidation point, because that is a REKT behavior. And simply put forward, you got to get rid of that, guys. Do not look at stop loss. Do not look at any liquidation price like a fucking stop loss. That is simple REKT behavior. Just don't do that if you're doing, right? I'm just saying it because I kind of did that, and fast forwarded 4 years. Yes, it's a fucking REKT behavior. With that mindset, you can never progress as a trader, guys. Let me just simply put forward some key statements right here. With such mindset, you simply cannot be a professional trader. It takes a lot of things to be a professional trader, but the number one thing is the mindset and the number of stupidity that you're doing in the market. Simply try to cut out all the stupidity. Maybe you will start functioning like a professional trader in the market, guys. Now, okay. Now, what am I trying to do in the market? Since we see some crazy support right here, this is certainly not going to be flipping my entire bias into bullish bias, because the trend is to the downside, guys. Keeping that in mind, simply keeping the trend's direction in mind, even if you talk about the 4-hour time frame, any price action movement to the upside is going to be a retracement, guys. It's going to be a bullish retracement, or maybe a simple retest of the breakdown is something which we can talk about right here, because Solana, Bitcoin got rejected from $40,000. Solana got rejected from $130 flat. Now, if the range for Bitcoin is 11 to 12%, the range on Solana is fucking 50%, guys, which is why just don't try to pinpoint the bottom, because maybe it might start sweeping the lows. Something like this could happen. It might just start sweeping the lows, taking out all the stop losses right here, then goes up, then once again starts sweeping the lows below this price point, and then goes up, and then something like this could also emerge from these price points, guys. Just take a look at this price action right here. This is a regular behavior. This is a general behavior. That's something Solana likes to do in the market. You try to establish a bottom in the small time frames where most of the market participants go and long on leverage, but bam, once again you cancel out all the stop losses, and then you go up, then bam once again, and then bam once again, right? So stops were taken out here, and here. Which is why, guys, once again, what was the trend right here? The trend was to the downside. So taking any trade against the trend would have been certainly a REKT behavior in the market, guys, honestly, right? Because, to be honest with you, trying to pinpoint the exact tops and bottom is for people who like to follow cults. It's for people who, look, guys, it's for gamblers. Like, I mean, I think long-term trading does not work like that. I can simply affirm this fact, guys, right? Because I've been a trader in this goddamn stupid fucking market for 5 years straight up, right? 1.5 years was simple learning for me. Well, the next year was simply taking in so many things. And look, guys, the thing is that once you have the bad habits, once you develop wrong habits in the market, it's going to get very difficult to get rid of those bad habits, guys, which is why trading against the trend, at least in my belief, is a bad habit. Let me just it's a very simple fact. It's a very simple fact. So maybe use the things, maybe try to do the things which are with the trend, right? It's going to be very, very simple, guys. Now, for example, right, the trend is to the downside. I don't think it's going to be playing out nicely in 4-hour time frame or hourly time frame, but in the 10-minute time frame or something like that, down moves can be played out perfectly fine, right? Most likely Solana will be sweeping the lows again and again and again, or maybe it will be trying to establish higher lows in the extreme small time frames, but the overall direction right here is to the downside, guys. So don't take any bullish trade and expect crazy reversals coming from this kind of landscape in the market. And remember, we have a weekly candle closure coming in today itself, and that is going to be happening on Bitcoin, Ethereum, and every fucking obvious, right? So with your massive indices, with your stock market indices also closing bearish on crazy price actions, it's kind of highly unlikely to expect a V-shaped recovery from this immediate price point. Although, guys, look, let's just talk about a little fundamental stuff as well. So $250 was your top on Solana itself, right? Essentially, if you were trying to long Solana, this is certainly not the right place to long Solana, guys. Longing any asset on a new high is way more fucking risky, guys. Holy shit, it's just way more risky, right? So this would have been your, let's say, if you're looking at the price action at Solana on $250 regions, this is something which a professional trader would refrain from longing for a swing trade, for a hodl trade in the market. The trader would wait for key levels to be tested, right? So the key level that was supposed to be tested was, again, guys, once again, a psychological level at $200 flat. What did the price action do right here? Kind of negated this one, went again for a retest, negated the price action once again, and simply reached the next psychological level, guys, and that is your $150 regions, right? Again, once again, you obliterated this one. I mean, you had the benefit of doubt on the weekly time frame because you need to see a follow-through momentum coming after the weekly candle closure itself. But look, guys, this weekly candle has confirmed it, right? This weekly candle has simply confirmed the fact that $150 regions is another failed psychological support region. What are we dealing with right now? We're dealing with fucking $100 per Solana, guys. So once again, we're going to be attempting bounces. We're simply going to be attempting crazy amount of bounces, guys. To be honest with you, I did buy Solana at $100 spot. I did do that, guys. I simply bought a little bit of spot Solana at $100 regions. That's mostly going to be used for the NFT things that I'm trying to do, guys. I'm trying to make a metaverse. I'm trying to create a metaverse. I don't know how it's going to go, but yeah, it's pretty exciting, guys. I can't wait to share the nitty-gritties with all of you guys pretty soon, but yeah, that's also going to happen. And also all the NFTs that are supposed to be distributed to all the 1,000 subscribers special people who left their Solana addresses with me are supposed to be distributed as well. They've still not been done, guys. It's been more than 2 months, but well, let's just say if I'm trying to do something for the community, I'm not going to just simply make shit and distribute shit. I'm going to be making sure that it's going to be worthwhile. It's going to be having at least some value, right? If not anything, it's going to be an exclusive pass to the Discord community, like forever, right? Whatever address holds NFTs coming from Cryptodicata, it's going to be a lifetime pass for most of the things which are going to be coming out from this channel as a whole. So anyways, guys, that was just simple ramble, I guess, to be honest with you. So coming back to the point right here, you can see all of these psychological levels have been failing on the weekly time frame, but this was a massive accelerated down move, guys. This signifies a lot of things for the market, to be honest with you. This tells us that we absolutely have no buying momentum coming on any major asset in a major time frame, to be honest with you. This is a weekly time frame, and look, guys, to be completely frank with you right here, the 21 exponential rejecting the price action, sending it down, kind of sets me back as well from a bullish bias in the market. So if I want to be trading this one, I will be looking forward to all the supports and the resistance, guys. I'm going to be trading the ranges, basically. I'm not going to be expecting reversals, or these are not my accumulation targets to buy fucking Solana on these levels, right? Basically, it's going to be the guys. 4 or 5 days ago, we were talking about the fact that maybe this is a bear trend under emergence. This weekly candle kind of reinforced that fact, guys. So let's see what happens in the market. But remember, we are traders. If we are trading in the market, it doesn't really matter to us. The price action to the downside or the upside is certainly beneficial for us, guys. Whenever the volatility is in the market, I think the 3-day time frame will have no calculations here as well. Probably in the daily time frame, do we have any volatility? Please give me some volatility. So this has started happening, right? This has started happening, guys. The settings for the BA historical volatility for my own analysis right here, it's going to be 30 for your moving average length. Sorry, moving average length is 20, the overall length is 30, and the annual volatility is 365, right? Well, anyways, guys, so the thing is that we have started picking up on the volatility, so that is good news for traders. That is simply good news for traders, guys. Bad news for traders is this, right? It's fucking this. It's dissipating volatility from the market, where the price action is simply choppy, guys. Everybody's scratching their heads and balls and wondering why the price action is not going up exponentially. It's because the fucking volatility is dying down from the market. Now, what is happening right here? The volatility has started picking up, so we can expect crazy ranges, crazy price action behaviors, and crazy movements to capitalize on, guys. Crazy ranges to capitalize on as well, right? So develop a system for yourself, identify your comfort zone in the market, and be prepared to trade the ranges, guys. Okay, now this video is kind of unexpectedly 10 minutes long. Holy shit, guys, I thought it's going to be a fucking 2-minute update, right? It did not happen once again. So Sol on the BTC pair itself right here, looking bearish as fuck, to be honest with you. What are we dealing with right here, guys? Now probably we're getting into an accumulation phase, reaccumulation phase. This is a fucking reaccumulation. It's a word used by all the people who are kind of REKT holding crypto assets for a little hopium, right? But essentially, look, guys, in the bigger picture, most likely Solana will be a fucking 4-digit asset, guys. It will be that, right? But maybe it's going to be very extended. Maybe it'll take some time. Maybe it'll take its own time. It will probably do its own thing. And there's another bearish news for 2022, guys. The unlock. Solana is getting unlocked, guys. Holy shit, Solana is going to get unlocked at April, guys, this fucking year. Now, I guess it's going to be 30% to maybe 40% of the supply. What happens is that whenever any venture capitalists, or let's say any investment funds or any investment bankers, they try to invest in any project at its seed stage, they are legally obligated to hold the asset on a lockup phase for 3 years, right? That is going to get unlocked, guys, this year. It's going to happen this year, guys, because 1, 2, 3, we got 3 years right here. It's going to happen this year. I think, well, to be honest with you, am I right with my figures? No, I'm probably not. I'm probably wrong. It's going to be 2 or 3 years, to be honest with you. I'll do my research and I'll post the details on the Discord server as well. Links in the description. Join the Discord server for free if you want to. But what I know for sure is 2022 was supposed to be a major unlock event for Solana, guys. To my best guess right here, in the small to mid time frames, anything could happen in the price action, but most likely the market is front running all the people who are going to sell the fuck out of their Solana holdings, which is going to get unlocked during April, guys. Somewhere here, Sol holdings are going to get unlocked somewhere at your first week of April, most likely, guys, most likely, right? So the market participants are kind of front running that unlocking event, most likely. So I'm kind of convicted about the fact that maybe we have print in a mid to long time frame top for Solana itself, guys. Although it's kind of immature to talk about it, it's just simply nitpicking the top right here, to be honest with you, because we are still, every single fucking moving average is to the upside. Every macro moving average is sharply inclined to the upside, guys. Holy fucking crap. Just take a look at the price action. Yep, it's kind of amazing. So maybe that unlocking event is getting front run as of now in the USD pair, but in the BTC pair, what is happening? If we talk about the logarithmic values, nothing is happening, guys. Fucking nothing is happening if we talk about the log values. But the real concern right here is this zone for Solana itself, guys. Your 400,000 Satoshi levels on Solana is kind of critical now. Always remember this. Well, we have extended our range in this exact Satoshi level for Sol itself for more than 4 months now, right? September, October, November, December, January. Yep, it's going to be 5th month, guys. 5th month is about to end, right? So it's good. It's been a very freaking long time. Sol BTC ratio has been simply going sideways. And what happened after 3 months long consolidation? it resolved to the downside. Once again, this entire range got resolved to the downside, guys. Bearish stuff happening for Solana on every single price action, but not against Ethereum. Not really against Ethereum. It's still looking okay against Ethereum, to be honest with you. Sol BTC right here, on the other hand, has started to look a little bit disappointing, right? So what is going to be your price action target? Of course, guys, it's going to be the support. It's going to be the fucking support, which is just staring at our eyes right here at 25, 250, 100,000 Satoshi level per Solana. It's going to be the immediate small time frame support in the market for Sol BTC pair. I don't know how many of you actually give a fuck about Sol BTC in the market, but for me, it's a big piece of analysis, guys. It's a big piece of statistical analysis that I want to weigh into my trading behavior as well, right? Because if the BTC pair is bullish in the market, with the USD pair being bullish, you kind of nail these moves, guys. Remember, we simply nailed this fucking move, guys. Holy shit. Hit that like if you were in this entire run to the upside. And if I can't remember the exact day when I posted, but it was somewhere alongside $50 in Solana, where I simply posted about the fact that maybe we are going to be resolving a squeeze to the upside that could be targeting, we could be targeting 4236 as well with Ethereum, right? So this is what happened. We kind of topped out right here. This entire region has been fucking distributed it's getting distributed for a very long time now, right? So this is what we absolutely fucking nailed, guys. This is something which we absolutely nailed, right? The only thing is that the reason why I'm talking about trading so much these days is because, guys, look, these simple trades are going to be a little difficult to identify in the market. It's as simple as that, guys. It was a very simple clear-cut momentum moves to the upside, and people who leveraged themselves out on Solana onto these exact breakout points were the main beneficiaries in the market itself, right? So this is something which was amazing, but I don't think that the market is going to be this giving, guys, because we're getting into a chop. Bitcoin is not looking nice. Ethereum is not looking that nice. Let's see what happens, guys. Let's see if Bitcoin gets supported at $30,000. Remember, guys, we are here as traders, guys. I'm not going to shout and scream that Bitcoin bottomed out at $30,000. But the thumbnail from the previous video certainly looks like that. The thing is that, look, guys, it's fucking YouTube, right? I'm trying to do my task right here. I simply want to be a good, well-known content creator in fucking crypto industry, guys. Honestly, I want to do that. And you guys are not fucking hitting that like bell, subscribe. So we are fucking stuck at 1,000 subscribers. It's been one fucking year, guys. Something has to be done. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share with all of the 50 people that are watching this video right now. I'm going to tell you that I'm kind of building beginners trading series for crypto assets, guys. I'm going to do that. Finally. I'm going to fucking do that. And also I'm going to be making a lot of videos on FTX, guys. That is going to be for the people who are professionally trading in the market, right? Because, well, if you're using exchanges like Binance, look, guys, it's completely fine. Nothing is absolutely wrong with the exchange. Honestly, this is also a fact. A lot of us consider exchanges to be the ones who are at fault, where in reality it is just you who is at fault in the market, right? So the thing is that nothing is up with the exchanges. It's mostly up your head with what is wrong. But honestly, guys, I'm just talking about the execution, and I'm just talking about the fact that how easily you can cut all the fucking noise if you use FTX for your trading, right? Because, guys, if you fucking open Binance, you just open Binance right now. If I fucking open Binance on my phone right now, what the heck will I see? I will see some fucking stupid crypto asset doing I don't know, 20-30% hot, gainers, losers, so much fucking shit going on right here. It's simple noise, guys. Simple noise. So honestly, if you are professionally wanting to trade in the market, identify what sort of noise you want to have your focus towards, right? Because Binance can be too distracting at times, guys. This is something which my personal experience talks for, and it has been very distracting. Honestly, guys, it has been very distracting, right? So if you want to literally negate everything, you want to cut out every single noise, you want to be really focusing on the price action, and you want blazing fast execution with all the order books being completely liquid as fuck, futures being at the right place, you know, hedge your exposure, buy positions being at the same place, you can do that on FTX, guys. Execution, cutting out all the noise, is amazing on FTX. It's just precise, guys. It's simply precise right here. I'm simply advocating fucking FTX, guys, and use the referral link if you have not used that. If you're not signed up to FTX ever, you can use that link as well. I've staked FTT to help all of you guys right here for reduction in the trading fees itself as a whole, right? But this video is not about simply sponsoring my referral link, guys. It's something which can, well, let's just say it's like pocket money, right? Although it's not really pocket money. What can I do with referral money? let's see what can I do with referral money. Maybe I can start a school. Maybe I can start a legitimate school, or maybe a university, like an offline university, something like that. If that happens, yes, guys, certainly I'm going to be pushing forward, because there's such amount of misguidance in this space as a whole. Holy shit, guys, this space, this crypto asset space, cryptocurrency space as a whole is just simply misguided, right? So my purpose, I guess, for life is to guide misguided space crypto markets as a whole. What a fucking ramble. If you are still watching this video, if you're still holding on to my ramble right here, hats off to you, massive respect to you. But let's conclude the analysis right here, guys. I think the analysis was concluded 10 minutes before, as we talked about the support coming on Solana BTC right here. It's kind of aligning with Ethereum Sol support as well. So can we expect some bounce coming on Sol Ethereum? Probably yes, although breaking this range to the downside is going to be bad, guys, because we have triple rejection, or maybe a head and shoulder coming from the top as well. So watch for the Solana Ethereum ratio as well, because this is going to be a big deciding factor, guys. Remember, as the market rushes towards safety, it's mostly going to be Bitcoin and Ethereum that is simply going to be stabilized, guys. Most of the assets that are under crazy speculation, or most of the assets that have gone up by, I don't know, guys, 100,000% in the market, are going to be rotated back into something that is relatively stable, guys. USDC, Bitcoin, Ethereum, which are not essentially moving that much, guys. If you fucking talk about Bitcoin has been on 40,000 ranges for a fucking year as a whole, right? So, well, that's a stable coin on its own. So that's good. That is something which happens, guys. That is something which happens. And also, let me know in the comments if this is your first bull cycle, or if this is your first bear cycle, or if this is your first time trading in the market. Just let me know in the comments, guys. We got to interact. We got to get this community going, because you know what? Guess what will happen in the bear market if bear market emerges, guys? All these motherfuckers who are talking about crypto, they don't know much about crypto. They're just in it for the cult. They're simply going to disappear, guys. They'll simply stick to some other topic. All these channels will start rotating their topics, and their channel will not be about crypto anymore, right? All of these things happen, guys. But guess what? I can simply fucking assure you, Crypto Educator is here to fucking stay, guys. Well, it's kind of obvious, to be honest with you. It's simply obvious, guys. I'm quite passionate about the markets. I don't think I'm going to be cutting down on my initiative for this entire channel as a whole, right? Anyways, guys, it's been a long fucking pep talk. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, hit that bell, subscribe, like, all the good things. I'll catch all of you pretty soon. Bye for now.